Hello my friends, welcome to Oval Brush Smackdown. Today we are going to be comparing the Artis brushes with the Makeup Revolution brushes. There is quite a price difference between these brushes, so I wanted to see whether we could get the same quality and the same effect from a less expensive brush as you can for the insanely expensive ones. So the way this video is going to work is I'm going to show you everything that I got, and then after that I'll show you a demo of how I got this look today using the Artis brushes and the Makeup Revolution brushes. And after that, I'll give you my full review of the product. So let's just talk about what I have. I will say that I bought the Makeup Revolution brushes on my own myself, but my friend Nancy, who is my angel of makeup, bought me 3 Artis brushes, and I'm so thankful. Thank you, Nancy, for buying me these Artis brushes. I know you guys are gonna get tired of hearing Nancy. Nancy is, like I said, she's my guardian angel. She does it because she wants to, not because I'm making her or anything. I don't want anybody to think anything bad about Nancy because she's stinking amazing. And she buys me things occasionally. So she bought me 3 Artis brushes. Please don't hate. She bought me this one. This is the Oval 7. She bought me the Oval 3. And then she also bought me the Linear 1. And then when she got these for me, I decided that I wanted to compare them to the Makeup Revolution so you could know whether they are worth it or not. I would not have afforded these on my own. They're way too expensive. I also have the Makeup Revolution Precision Contour Set. And this is the second one that I've gotten. Makeup Revolution sent me a second one. I will get into why in just a minute. And this one here compares to the Oval 7. I also got the eye brush set. So this is that, and it looks like that. And then this one compares to the Oval 3, and then this one compares sort of to the Linear 1. I believe this matches up with a different Artis brush, but that's the closest that I could find from Makeup Revolution, and then you get this other one as well. So one thing you may notice in the demo is that I use the Artis brushes on this side of my face and the Makeup Revolution ones on this side of my face, but because I only have 3 Artis brushes, because I only have 3, sometimes I use the Makeup Revolution on both sides if I don't have an Artis brush to match it. So let's go ahead and show you that video right now. Changed after I filmed the demo. The first thing that changed was my brows. I absolutely hated the way my brows looked after looking at the footage, so I actually scrapped the entire rest of the video and I'm re-recording it because I had to spoolie out my brows. They were driving me insane. They looked so bad with both of the products, with both the Artis and the Makeup Revolution. I felt like the Makeup Revolution was worse than the Artis, but still, I had to spoolie my brows out. I could not do it, and that's probably just operator error and lack of practice on my part. I have done my brows a couple times with it, but I always feel like I have to spoolie it out. I can't do it. I can't do it. So that's that. The other thing is I did end up adding false lashes because I felt like with this lipstick, I just wanted to add some false lashes and I didn't think it made any difference as far as the Artis review. So now that I've told you what changed since the demo, let me go ahead and talk about how I feel about the brushes. Let's go ahead and start with the face brushes. So we're gonna start with this comparison here with the Oval 7 versus this one. First thing you'll notice right away is they are different colors. They're also different weights. This one is a bit heavier than this one. The Artis has a rubber grip here where the Makeup Revolution doesn't. The feeling of the bristles is pretty much exactly the same. Makeup Revolution did a fantastic job with the touch of the brush. This one is a bit more rounded and the Artis is a little bit more flat, but I can also say the Artis is more dense than the Makeup Revolution. So you may have noticed in the demo that the Artis side went on more opaque and the Makeup Revolution side went on more transparent. That is just the way that it goes. That's why I added a second coat with the Makeup Revolution. So there is a difference in application of the face brushes. Do they both work? Absolutely. This one does not apply it as well as this as far as the opacity of the product. So if you have more discoloration on your face, then you may want to splurge for the Artis if you want to try this, but this will still do the job. You can also still put concealer on your face on any discoloration and then blend that in as well, the way you would normally do with a beauty blender. I do feel like this does give a beauty blender-like finish, but it's a lot faster because the beauty blender, you got a pat and you got a dab, and this you just go boop, 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 and you're done. They're really great for use when you're kind of rushing in the morning trying to get ready. They're great for that, both of them. Now, as far as the rest of the contour kit here, I also really like these for applying cheek products, for contouring, for highlighting, things like that, for blush. I really enjoy these. I like these just as much as I like regular brushes. This one I think I like just a little bit more than regular brushes. These I like probably about equal. One thing that I forgot to mention about the Makeup Revolution one, specifically this one, because I found out with this one, I was standing in my foyer, I had just gotten the package and I was so excited, and I read the back of the box and it said flexes and adapts to the contour of your face, and I was like, oh, this looks like fun, let's see if I can flex it. And I swear, I barely pushed it and my dumb idiot self broke it. Here's a picture of what happens when you break one of these, so don't flex the Makeup Revolution brushes. I'll do it kind of what I did. This is what I did with the Makeup Revolution one, and it snapped. So definitely be careful with these. They are definitely cheaper made than these, which you would expect at the price tag. Now with the eye brushes, we're gonna start with my least favorite. I honestly don't like either of these for applying eyeshadow. I would much rather use a flat shader brush than use either of these. They're not fun to use, they're not convenient to use, they don't feel good to use. I don't like the way that the application looks in the end. I mean, it's fine, but I don't like them. They're not enjoyable for me, and that's just a personal preference. If you love them, fantastic. I just don't like them. I don't like the way that they work. The Artis, the white ones, also get kind of dirty, so if that bothers you, you're not gonna like it, but I just don't enjoy them. Now going into the linear brush versus this one. Okay, I really like the linear brush, I have to tell you. I don't like it for eyeliner very much. I feel like it's flat and my eye is round and it just doesn't work. I do like it for applying brow pomade, but it definitely needs a spoolie slowly along with it. I do like it for a lower lash line for eyeshadow. I also like it for up in the crease to get some color, like a nice little line of color right in there, like a deeper color. Looks really, really nice, but I do blend it out with another shadow brush. This one I don't like at all. This one is pretty terrible. And I'll tell you why it's terrible. It's because the bristles are too long and they're too soft and they're too bendy and they apply product like a mess. And you saw in the demo how it applied to my brows. I mean, I've tried this thing a few times in my brows and it's ginormous and it bends too much. It's not controllable. It's not easily controllable. If you're a makeup expert, maybe you have more success with a brush like this. I am not a makeup expert, therefore I do not have success with it and I don't like it. It's not a good brush for me at all. So this one's a big no for me. This is the last brush that's in the Makeup Revolution set. This is like a rounded brush. You can use this for lips. I use it for concealer, but I honestly don't like it for concealer either. It applies it, but it doesn't blend it because it gets all streaky. If you try to blend it, it just streaks all over the place. That's why I use one of the other brushes from the contour kit to blend out my concealer because this is just, it doesn't work well and I just don't enjoy this at all. And for lip product, I don't see it as being any more efficient than using the doe foot applicator from a liquid lipstick or just applying the lipstick straight to my lips. I just don't see it as being efficient. I mean, it can kind of fit here, but it's not accurate enough. Ooh, I just ripped off my lipstick. It's not accurate enough to get it exactly where I want it. So it's just not an efficient brush. So for me, I do not recommend the eye brush set from Makeup Revolution. I don't like any of these brushes at all, but I would recommend the contour set if you want to try something new. But definitely you want to use these mostly with cream products. You don't really want to use them with powder products because powder products, it just applies them too dense. Unless you're baking or something like that, you may really enjoy these. It's just too much for powder products. But if you really like cream products, if you like liquid foundations, if you like cream contours, cream blushes, it really is very, very nice. Now, as far as the Artis is, if you want to splurge for a brush, I really, really like this one a lot. It is so easy to use. It's so fast. This is definitely my favorite and one that I would definitely recommend purchasing. Like I mentioned earlier, I would not recommend this one. I don't enjoy it. And this one is just more fun. I don't think that it's a necessity in your collection. I wouldn't say that, yes, you gotta go out and get it, but it's fun. It's fun to use. And if you're bored with your makeup brushes and you want to splurge on something, yeah, definitely go get it. But, you know, I don't think it's necessary at all. I mean, are any of these necessary? Not really. But if there was one I felt like I think you would really enjoy, it would be the Oval 7. And the Makeup Revolution contour set, I think, is definitely worth the price. So that is my review of the oval brushes that I have from Artis and Makeup Revolution. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely make sure you hit the thumbs up button because it makes me look super cool, and share it with a friend if you like. Hit the subscribe button, and you can also hit that little bell down by the subscribe button. That'll let you know when I make a new video. It'll notify you. It's a new YouTube feature. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Mad love, and I'll see you soon. Bye!